We no talk on sales. Where my lawyer at? Show me to my cell. Engine in the car go backwards. Money in my mind, so it's cash first. That's your bitch, you better catch her. She let me log in, no password. I'm in a truck with luck. Bitch, nigga, don't press your luck. I pull a pistol out, you duck. I pull the dick out, she suck. You niggas bitchin' the police. I pass the bitch to the Brody. I split a wig with this 40. You better act like you know me. I ain't playing no games. I ain't a broke nigga, but I'm taking his chain. Motherfucking shooting range. Monkey nuts in that bitch, but I hit everything.
With Hellcats, but I like my engine in the back. It's that crack, Pyrex, slow the young and bringing it back. Do the dash on the people, cause I ride with no tags. And I got bags in the truck that catch me, I'm doing the math. I fuck with Hellcats, but I like my engine in the back. It's that crack, Pyrex, slow the young and bringing it back. Do the dash on the people, cause I ride with no tags. And I got bags in the truck that catch me, I'm doing the math. Fuck your jag, nigga. Hey, bitch, my trunk sit in the front. Roll a blunt, doing 150 all the way to Peron. Who that be? Be that lucky too. She loving my bling bling. Bad bitties want me cause I do my shit on stage and diamonds gleam by her purse. Super crippin', so she Chanel double C. What's on my feet? Red carpet, so cause Christian love to bleed. Bitch, I been the hottest. I been the top it, they mad they can't top it. Run up them bills, say they fill up the closet. I flood them shoe boxes, the fuck is a wallet. I'm lucky the king said the prince to retire. Ay, what? It ain't up for discussion no more. When the 40 get busted, get low. What the fuck is an M014? Matter of fact, I need a 10 piece. Blood diamonds so filthy. Real niggas don't steal, see. No, the streets don't feel me. With Hellcats, but I like my engine in the back. It's that crack, Pyrex, slow the young and bringing it back. Do the dash on the people, cause I ride with no tags. And I got bags in the truck that catch me, I'm doing the math. I fuck with Hellcats, but I like my engine in the back. It's that crack, Pyrex, slow the young and bringing it back. Do the dash on the people, cause I ride with no tags. And I got bags in the truck that catch me, I'm doing the math.
It's your girl Shannon the Queen. You right here on the Royalty Radio Show. Welcome, welcome, welcome.
I heard a guy say.
Yes. What's up? What's up? You are on the Royalty Radio Show. Welcome, welcome. 6 p.m. every Wednesday. I appreciate y'all for joining. Tell a friend, share, spread the word. Yes, it's going to be a great show, like always. Yes, I'm going to have a topic popping for y'all, too. Yes, I am. Yes, I am. You guys, it's an all-comedian show today, so you already know it's going to be laughs, giggles, some upcoming shows. So make sure that you get your calendar out so you can write it down, put it in your phone, so you can come out and support these funny comedians. Also myself too as well. You know, I got some shows in line too, you feel me? Popping like bubblegum around here. So yes, I'm so excited because when it's all comedians together, it's in for a good time. We gonna have a blast, y'all. I got a special guest. I am not gonna say his name yet. I'm a surprise boom on you, okay? Because I didn't even know that he was gonna be here today until yesterday. So you know what I'm saying? God works in mysterious ways, and we're gonna make it happen. We're gonna make it happen because when you rocking with the queen, I got something for you, okay? That's just how I do. That's just how I do. That's just how I do. So shout out to everyone who ordered a candy apple head. Yes, I know y'all loving it, man. My customers, y'all just keep coming back and coming back. Y'all so loyal and telling y'all friends too. Now that's support, okay? Because us as queens, we have to support one another. And I see you kings out there too. Y'all supporting too. Yes, y'all popping and getting the candy apples for your daughter and for your wife's birthday and all that. So I think that's pretty dope, you guys. So keep on supporting the movement and enjoy them refreshing, lovable apple heads. I wonder if we have a commercial of the apple heads. I'm not quite sure. But you know what? I'm gonna look into that so I can show you a juicy, refreshing one on that part. Yes. If you guys don't know what I'm talking about, like what kind of candy apple head is she talking about? What is she talking about? These candy apple heads are soft. They're unique, they're different, they're tasteful, they're organic, and they're really, 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 really delicious. Okay? Ooh, my boy Nitrell just walked up in here. I had to cut all the candy apple out. What it do? Right? He like, where the candy apple at? So that's what's up, man. You guys can order them. You guys can order them on Candy Apple Heads Facebook, okay? That's where you can find them delicious apples at, or you can find them at Sugar Daddy's Cafe. Yes. Sugar Daddy's Cafe got the apple heads right there. So pull up if they not already sold out. But if they are sold out, I'm bringing more and more, and you guys can enjoy the different flavors of them. You know what I'm saying? Or you could just go ahead and do that personal inbox and get your apples and order them there, and I deliver, or you can pick up. The choice is yours, okay? Yes, that part. You know what? I'm gonna go ahead and get into some music so we can bob and feel the vibe and enjoy this show. And then when we come back, I'm gonna introduce my special guest, because all we bring on this show is nothing but the royalty, okay? I'm talking about people who have big things popping, people who out there grinding, people who out there with confidence, people who out there who don't take no for an answer, okay? Yes, that is royalty. That's what I'm talking about. People with positive energy, people with great vibes. Yes, that's royalty. So if you have royalty and you want to be on the Royalty Radio Show, go ahead and inbox Shannon DeQueen. That's DAQUEEN. Okay, inbox me, and then we'll talk about it. See what type of royalty you got over there popping. I don't care if it's music, if you're an artist, if you a singer, if you a rapper, if you a comedian, if you sell to what merchandise, I don't know, if you sell bundles, I don't know, if you just an independent entrepreneur doing your thing and you need a little help and a little push, let's talk business. If you serious about your business, I'm serious about my business, then you could come through to the Royalty Radio Show and we'll promote what you have going on. Come on, y'all, let's listen to some music, because you get the hottest music right here on the Royalty Radio Show. Bump something down.
Fuego. I can go wherever I go. Step up in the building, they know. Through the money wave, haters, hello. Yeah, hello. Fuego. Yeah, I'm the fuego. Yeah, I keep the fuego. Yeah, I'm the fuego. I'm hot, fire, yeah, fuego. Do what I want, go where I want. Them niggas, they know. Step in that bitch, drip flies, yeah, goddamn that boy, Nuevo, 10 new hoes and they go where I go. Money long, pockets fat, extendo, my peso, extravagant, my fashion is a fashionist, I ain't though. My passion is get money, that rap shit just come when I say so. I'm a boss, all you go, sippin' slow, on board, oh. Damn, look like you the man, my diamonds, they dance, my drippin' from France. Foreign the way that I ride when I'm in the sky, first class, red, I ain't playing. 22 inch my rims when I'm on bins, I float through the wind, goddamn. Before you go, that what I am, do my money dance, I'm taking the wins, yeah. Fuego. I get dough wherever I go. Step up in the building, they know. Through the money wave, haters, hello. Yeah, hello. Fuego. Yeah, I'm the fuego. Yeah, I keep the fuego. Yeah, I'm the fuego. Back again, no capping in. Niggas like hate cause I'm after them. No, actually, I'm after the win. Sting like a beat flow raw through the wind. I'm raw, ain't seen nobody harder than. Like you 2X on the chart for real. Fuego, my nigga, one mad at Bendejo and Stupido Crowd. Crazy with the beat, yeah. 10 for 10, I'm undefeated, right? The president in the limelight. Took a break to start the spotlight. Still, that nigga, yeah, I'm still counting up big bills. I moved out the city to chase after my meal. Don't play though. Why? Need to keep that fucking Draco. Last time I ate you first, I got potato. So think again before you up that fuego. No bueno, yeah. Fuego. I get dough wherever I go. Step up in the building, they know. Through the money wave, haters, hello. Yeah, hello. Fuego. Yeah, I'm the fuego. Yeah, I keep the fuego. Yeah, I'm the fuego.
Millions of
What up, y'all? Y'all back on the Royalty Radio Show, man. I'm cracking up now. Trelly here clowning, you know what I'm saying, having fun and shit, you know. The guests and stuff talk about being a twerker on this video. He like, hey, shit, when I call you, you better pull up. Don't be absent. It's going down, man. Always, energy is real at BU, man. For real, for real, for real. All right, y'all. I'm about to bring in my guest. Because we over here having fun. Y'all, she gave me this long-ass list how to bring her in. So I'm going to try my best how to do it. You know, let me drink some water. Because if I fuck up, she going to do it herself. Comedian, actress, singer, promoter, producer, Cynthia, a.k.a. Miss Arkansas. She's lovely. She has a kind heart. And it is what you feel once you graced by her presence, man. Very kind. And that's the truth, for real. After all seconds of being around her, your sadness would turn into laughter and tears of joy. She was born in Arkansas and raised in a small town, Blytheville, Arkansas. Comedian. Comedy became her love after being inspired by her father, networking active from 1992 to 2021, right? Or 2019 out there in Arkansas, state to state. You know what I'm saying? She been traveling. Some roads has been rough than others. Miss Arkansas moved to St. Louis. And then no later, she moved to California. Now she's living right here in Las Vegas, Nevada, y'all. Yes, she is. Miss Arkansas has put in her share of hard work to be where she's at today. Yes, absolutely. Miss Arkansas has been inspired by so many comedians and celebrities. Bill Cunningham show 2013, celebrities undercovered on Oxygen, 2014 search with MC Search 2014. Ooh, you've been popping, honey, okay? She's one of the finalists in the Bay Area Black Comedy Competition, finalist in the Shack All-Star Talented Search, finalist in the Auntie Claire's Comedy Competition, winner of the Callywood Favorite Comic Award. One of the main characters on stage played The Truth. She is hosted and headlined for 5 years on the American Me Comedy Show at the Ontour Improv. Woo, which she brought me out there. Yes, in California. She just came off tour with Academy Award winner Monique. She got put off. They kicked her ass off. But she was with Monique. She able to say that, though. A lot of people can't say that. You know what I'm saying? She performed all over the place on the Apollo in New York. Miss Arkansas now has her own comedy night at the Eclipse Theater right here in Las Vegas, currently traveling around the world. Man, for more information, y'all need to follow her. You know what? I'm just going to bring her up on air. Pop her up on here real quick. There she go. Yes. There she is.
I'm like, if she read any more shit, we're going to run out of time.
Right. So you've been doing so much in the comedy world, man.
Yes.
Whew. I don't even know where to start with you. How you been?
I'm good. You know, I had to go home back to Arkansas and lay my niece to rest. But overall, I'm good.
Oh, that must have been tough.
It really was, you know. And then
was it great to see your people out there? And
it was at first. But I'm going to leave that one alone.
Oh, family food, family beef.
Right or wrong.
Oh, my God.
So you ain't got to have no cow. Just go home.
Yeah.
Get some beef.
Exactly. But they supposed to be happy to see you when you go back home.
You know, some are and some isn't. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And those that are, you can tell those are the ones that really want to see you make it.
Right.
And those that aren't, those are the ones doubting that you will make it and, you know, just don't respect you.
Wow. And then it's just crazy how you could go back home to your own town and then get disrespected when they're supposed to be saluting you and proud of you and see that you know, out here in Las Vegas accomplishing your dreams.
You know, I was so upset, and I was hot as Las Vegas. You know, it get like 120 here. I was hot as Las Vegas. That's how upset I were. Then I had to get to myself and go to thinking about how Jesus people did him. You know, it wasn't his own family and stuff that supported what he was doing for us. You know, it was the outsiders. So I had just had to realize that I'm not greater than him, and let them people go on about their business.
So let's talk about you. You know what I'm saying? Because we're going to let them go on about their business while they listening to your business. Okay? Because you got big things popping, man. You really do. A lot of people who's just starting to be comedians and coming up in a comedy scene, like, you've been doing this for decades, and I just want to know your story and allow other people to kind of, you know, see where you come from. I know you said that your father inspired you, but like, your first time being on stage, what was the feeling and who brought you on?
Oh my God, I was doing like talent shows and stuff like that my girl Stacey Carradine with Talk of the Town was putting together. But if I had to shout out someone that put me on the first comedy stage, I have to shout out Cookie Hall. Cookie had her own room called Cheers in Moreno Valley, California, many, many, many years ago. And she gave me 5 minutes, and I believe it was Bruce. It wasn't Lavelle Crawford. It was Bruce, comedian Bruce. He was the headliner. Wow. And back then,
so you came in with Bruce.
Yes, that's the first big comedian I performed with. And I had on my little coochie cutters, my long fake ponytail. Oh, baby, I was a real stallion. Anyway, I was sitting on the front row, and he didn't know I was a comedian. He came later. And he looked at me, he said, "Damn, little mama, how much?" Like I was a hooker or something.
What?
I looked at him. I looked at the audience. I looked back at him. I said, "Shit, pay what you weigh." He said, "I ain't bring that much money with me."
Let Bruce hit it.
Right. Then he found out
isn't that in a song or something like that? Bruce hit it. Bruce the smash.
But
Look at me,
shout
starting
out to
rumors and
Cookie,
shit.
man.
She ain't denying it, yo.
She gave me them 5, and I saw how the crowd responded, and I just kept going.
That's what's up, man. Shout out to Cookie Hall, and shout out to Bruce.
Right.
Let Bruce hit it. Hey. Oh my God, man, that is crazy.
I'd probably have 2 houses and 3 cars if I had a let him.
Man,
then who knows? I probably would have had worms.
Girl, not the worms. I told y'all in for a show. It's all comedians on here. Don't take nothing this personal. They're gonna be like, they're gonna put on Facebook, on Twitter, Bruce got worms. Hashtag worms.
I did not say it, man.
Hashtag big worm.
Right, that's what I was talking about.
Look, she talking about big worm. Bruce hit it. Oh my God, you guys, you know what? Forget it. Let's go ahead and bring on another comedian too as well, so we can just all gather together and bring in our funsums. Our different funsums. Is that in a dictionary? Funsum. F-U-N-S-U-M. Funsum. That's my word now. Hashtag funsum. Yes, we got to have some funsum.
Some fun for you illiterate people.
Come on, Al Dipmore, y'all. Give it up for Al Dipmore. Yes.
Hey, what's up, everybody?
Oh, shit.
Get that radio voice. Say it again.
You got that white, what his name is?
Barry White
There
voice.
you go. There you go.
Almost got moist.
I can't even do it.
My bad.
Yeah, this show over. I can't even do it. I can't stop laughing. Like he came in sexy as a motherfucker. Like the pandemic over with, he trying to get something. Shit.
Nah, this is me. Y'all know me. This is my voice. This is it. This is what God gave me.
That's what you was blessed with.
This is what I was blessed with.
Can you sing? Because they say women.
Yeah, I can a little bit.
I knew it.
I actually can.
We gonna see
let me
before
hear
it's over.
Let me hear you hear the high note.
A high note.
Oh shit! There it go. That was the high note.
No, I actually can hit some high notes. I'm not gonna do it now.
All right. We don't need that
Well,
because we're gonna have to cut the mic down a little bit.
No, it'll embarrass me. I mean,
Don't be embarrassed now.
gotta warm up to that. You
Okay.
know? Gotta warm up to something like that now.
Man, what's up? How you been? I ain't
Oh,
seen
I'm
you in
good.
so
I'm good.
long. Yesterday was my first time seeing him, y'all. He was doing a comedy show at Ichalon. It's a urban Vegas comedy show that's like down at Town Square. They used to be at Blue Martini. They changed location. And, you know, I pulled up to support because it was just some funny comedians there. And I'm like, hey, I'm about to pull up because, you know what I'm saying, my friends are there, you know. And I just pulled up and he happened to be there. And I was just like, wow, hey. He told me he ain't going to leave Vegas until Friday. So I was like, pull up to the radio show with me and Miss Arkansas, you know what I'm saying?
You know I wasn't gonna let you down. You know I was gonna show up.
Yeah, so
You know
I
that.
appreciate you for pulling up on last minute, y'all. This is my surprise guest, pal. So look, I remember when I booked you at I didn't have
Lacey's.
The strip club.
the little Club Lacey's, the
Yes.
strip club,
Booty
urban comedy.
everywhere.
I don't know what night you went on. They was back there getting ready when I was.
You right.
No, oh no, they were out.
So look, the thing about it is that a lot of people were scared to come to the comedy show to the strip club because they said it was the devil playground, right?
Not me. Not me.
Did you throw your receipts away or you just washed them?
Man, that salary you paid me went straight to the strippers.
Oh wow.
Matter of fact, I left on somebody.
Shout out to Craig Parks, man. He the owner.
Yeah, Craig, man, he was a good dude.
Yes.
Yes, Craig Parks is the owner. He was the owner of Club Lacey's, and he had the comedy and everything popping. I was blessed to be the host there, holding it down. So that was my business partner. You know what I'm saying? And we just made sure our comedians got paid, and it wasn't stupid
Good,
money.
too.
$20,
Yeah, you did.
$25. Like no, we made sure.
there a
You
few
know,
times.
every comedian I booked. Craig Parks made sure they got paid a reasonable amount
Right.
because it's talent coming to that stage. And I feel like us comedians deserve more than gas money. You know what I'm saying? Like,
right.
we the ones who making the show pop, you know?
And we appreciate that too.
Right.
Thank you.
Definitely appreciate that.
And
Shannon.
Craig Parks, we're going to say thank you for him since he ain't here right
And
now.
if I gotta
tagged
have
him, though.
gas money, let it be for a gas bill.
Exactly.
For real. So yeah, that experience, was that your first time ever doing comedy at a strip club? We had Miss Arkansas there,
Actually,
too,
yeah, it was.
How was your experience?
Oh, I loved it. It was different, but I could relate real quick. I could do it. It was. I had a ball.
Yeah.
I had a ball.
Some guys was getting distracted. I remember one comedian came up there and it was a fine stripper. You know, them strippers, they be built all good and everything. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, they be popping like bubble gum, you know. And he was on stage and he forgot his whole material because he was looking at the stripper and all she did was get up and get some hookah.
He had some fine ones
I
in there
gave
too,
him the
boy.
light fast as a motherfucker. Get your ass. Get off
She
stage.
ain't even dancing yet.
Right.
He had some fine ones in there too.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Man, I
what's
missed
up.
that spot. That spot was
You had
cracking.
a few spots though, Shannon. You had one that had some ice cream in it. Ice cream and tea, tea and ice cream, something.
Coffee, tea, or me?
Yes.
Coffee, tea, or me
We
is
done been some everywhere.
yeah. Coffee, tea, or me is the first open mic that I ever was blessed to host at, and it was a wonderful experience. I had the most popping comedy nights every Wednesday night. That line was around the corner every Wednesday. It used to just go crazy with comedians lined up, 15, 20 comedians. Like, I used to only give them like 3 minutes so we could end the night before 3 o'clock in the morning. Like, all right, 3 minutes, you got to be funny. And if you ain't funny within 3 minutes, you're getting the light in 2.5
That's open mic
minutes.
type.
That's
stuff,
open
yeah.
mic, yeah. So then that's when I jumped into Club Lacey's, man. Shout out to Craig Parks, man, for real, and just believing in my dream and motivating all of us comedians, giving us a platform. Yeah, and just giving us a platform and paying good for our platform and our talent. Yes, yes, yes. So both of y'all been in comedy for quite a while. How was y'all experience? Like, I love comedy. I've been doing it for a good 10 now.
And hilarious, like she been doing it 100. You heard me?
Thank you. But y'all are funny yourselves. You know what I'm saying? I just want to know, have you guys ever bombed before? And like, what was the experience of that feeling? Go ahead, Al. You could go first.
Yeah, my worst experience actually was my second time on stage. I will never forget it. I was at Birdland West in Long Beach, California, and A.J. Johnson was the host that night. Those of you who don't know who AJ is, AJ played Ezel the Crackhead in Friday.
The one
That's
used
his,
the bathroom in the bushes.
Exactly. And AJ was the host, and I went up and I bombed some kind of terrible. Man, as soon as I came off that stage, AJ did 30 minutes probably just on how bad I bombed. He let me have it. It was bad. And when he walked off that stage, I told AJ, I said, you know what? You got me tonight. I said, I will never leave myself wide open for you to ever get me like that again.
Right.
Wow.
I said, I'll never do that again. So I knew right then what I had to do. And I had some other rough nights beyond that, but that was
the one you remember.
that's the one I remember.
Yeah. Everybody got that one that they'll never forget. You ain't no real comedian if you ain't never bombed the stage.
Oh, you got the bomb.
I disagree.
You disagree? You ain't never bombed?
On everything I love. Now I get booed all the time. Boo, what's your number, boo? Can I holler at you after the show, boo?
I gotta keep it real.
I didn't bomb, but may he rest in peace, Rodney Whitfield, comedian legendary.
I love Rodney.
May he rest in peace. We was on a show together in St. Louis, Missouri many, many years ago. And I had finished doing my thing, and people come to me, want pictures and stuff. He just walked up to me out of nowhere and said, "You're not funny, and you're not gonna make it." I saw a graveyard across the street from where we were, and I looked back at him. I said, "And you're not gonna live to see me make it." And he passed away a week later.
Oh, wow.
Wow. He was living in Houston, too, at that
I prayed
time.
for him and his family, but I took it as a sign, I'm going to make it.
A lot of people be having that confidence, that same confidence, and I done seen in the audience some crickets on stage.
Right.
I'm just gonna keep that shit 100.
But you know what,
every
Shannon,
comedian has had a dry night. Every comedian has not been on stage and just been funny every single night, because sometimes the crowd don't relate to
That's
you,
what I was
or
getting ready to say.
it's not
Sometimes
that
it's
you
not
ain't
the crowd.
funny.
It
It's
might
just
be you,
It's
or
not your
sometimes
moment.
It's not you. It could be
so
them.
the experience, I've done bum before. You know what I'm saying? I've been on girl, yeah, I've been on what's the show? It was Apollo at this Santa Fe, and they had the clown and everything. But that was my first time being on Apollo. So when I came out, I was just doing shots, just back-to-back shots. And then I got into my material. And then they started booing because they didn't want to hear no material. I didn't know. Apollo, you just supposed to just hit shots. Now I'm ready. Bring me back up to the Apollo, baby, okay? Now I'm ready. But the clown came out and some more shit, and I got to dancing with the clown. And it was fun. It was a fun experience. Right. And it just boosts me. It gave me encouragement. It just gave me that motivation that I don't want to experience that shit again. You feel me? At my big moment too. So it wasn't my time. But at the end of the day, it didn't stop me. But you know
what though, Shannon? The reason I say I haven't, because before I go and do my thing, I'm not one of them comedians that have to wait till the show almost over to be there. You know what I'm saying? I get there in enough time to kind of get to know the people get to know me. Now they ready for me. Then I also take out a moment to say a prayer. And if I ask God to allow those people to receive me and allow me to receive those people, you better believe I'm going to believe what I just prayed and asked him. So now I'm just going out there and do what I came to do. And then they be like, well, do you ever get nervous then? I say, yeah, when I think they ain't got my money.
Your ass.
You know what I'm saying?
Right. Oh my God, your ass is something else. Yep. So, what would you guys tell new comedians, like, as far as, having that experience of, not doing your very best on stage? What would you, well, Al, what would you, give advice to upcoming comedians since you discovered that feeling?
Number one, be original.
Mm.
Don't emulate anybody that you have seen in the past. Be you.
Right.
Be original. Originality pays off in this game. Trust me.
Right.
You have to be original.
Yes. Authentic.
And don't bend, bow. Don't sell your soul, man. Whatever you do. If you fail, get back up. Well, if you fall, get back up. Just go harder
What
each
she's
time.
trying to say is don't let nobody discourage you.
Right.
Because you're going to have people who tell you ain't that funny or whatever. This could be your 2 weeks doing it, you know what I'm saying? Or 2
Right.
months doing it and you still growing and you still trying to discover, where you are as a comedian,
Right.
you know what I'm saying? Now, it's okay to study other comedians, but be original, you know what I'm saying? Know your timing. No, and I'm still learning, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
But what I would
We
give,
all got a learning
Yeah.
curve. Trust me.
what I've learned during my journey of being a comedian is timing is everything. Allowing the crowd to laugh is very important. I'm like a speed talker. If y'all don't even notice, I talk fast. Like,
Right.
And I had to practice to slow down because all my life I speak fast. My family, we all talk fast. So I have to give time for the crowd to actually respond back, you know what I'm saying, and laugh a little bit and then get back into it. So sometimes I still find myself being too excited and I just be talking because I know what I'm about to say next is going to be funny. And then
Yeah.
what I'm going to say again going to be funny again. And I just want you to keep laughing and laughing and laughing. I just want you to laugh. So I have to control that. Like, okay, let me laugh for a little bit.
That's where that
Right.
timing
Okay,
comes in.
yep.
You got to have that timing
shout
right.
out to Mr. Tony Spires, the comedy doctor with the Black Comedy Competition and Festival out in the Bay Area. That's what he told me many years ago because, I let the people, they be just laughing and then I let them just laugh. He said it's all right to let them laugh, but you got to know when to cut they laugh off so you can go into your next joke. Because a lot of times
You're
they be
good at that,
still
though.
laughing when you on that next one. They still laughing at that one.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, you brought that name up, Tony Spires. You made me think about a story. Tony put me on TV.
Okay.
Yeah, Tony's agency was promoting Comic View one year, and 1 million comics from all over the country had sent their. This was when we were sending video tapes, VHS tapes to promoters. We don't do that no more.
Right.
But we were sending our tapes in, and my tape somehow was in the bottom of a box somewhere. I don't know where it was. And may he rest in peace, Bobby Law called me and asked me, he says, Al, have they given you a date yet? I says, no, not yet. He says, let me go in here and tell Tony to look at you. So he went in, told Tony to pull my tape up and look at me. Tony looked through those boxes, found my tape, looked at me, and he saw my performance. And he told Bobby, tell him, get to Atlanta as quick as he can.
Wow.
We scheduled, and he booked me, and I was on the very last show of the last day.
Wow.
Yeah, that was the year that Ricky Smiley was the host.
Okay.
Yeah, sure did.
Wow.
So you
Look,
just-
people
Thanks for
saying
that,
wow.
Tony.
Yes.
He probably don't remember it, but I never forget that.
You know what? And we're going to end that right here with some music real quick, you guys. And we'll be right back into some topics, okay? I'm going to tell y'all the topic when we come back is going to be about toxic. How to get rid of toxic energy. So we're going to bring that back with our topic when we come back from some blazing. Oh, I want to listen to some Natrell, you know what I'm saying? I want to listen to some they be jealous. Ooh, yes, right here on the Royalty Radio Show, y'all. Woo, we keeping it flaming. It's hot
Shannon
outside.
the Queen.
Yes. Bump it, bump it, bump it, bump it. Where is that though? 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 Where is that? We gonna get it on, right? We gonna get jealous on. Cause we gonna go into commercial right now, y'all.
Stop playing with yourself and play the music.
Somebody sleep at the wheel.
Alex, let's play some jealous.
Jealous, Alex.
Rockstar, bad hoe, living my life large. Fuck bad hoes and I drive fast cars. Yeah, living life large, I'm a rock star. Pulling over, no, smashing on the cop car. Big house, drive around in a golf car. Long as my mama got a smile, I don't give a fuck. Big green when I pulled up in a Bentley truck. I fucked the baddest bitch last night, I made her give it up. She sucked me dry, but she used ice, wasn't no spitting up. What you know about cars closing foreign hoes? What you know about cocaine that runny nose? I done pushed it all and only Lord knows. Hey, money on the way, daddy got big goals. Trap, and I was trapping out. Put that trap down, I'm trying to see what this rapping about. Hey, what you know about your best friend turning rat? I gotta put that pole on bro, cause he switched on the trap. Me and Joe and the yo know they can't fuck with us. I got Lil Dre up in the cut, he keep his 40 tucked. Lil Eric ain't no question in him, he gon' fucking bust. 111 where I'm from, yeah, that where I'm from. Hey, 111, I said where I'm from. Hey, where I'm from, you gotta keep a gun. Hey, look. No cap, ain't none. No cap, I keep it on me, I ain't finna run. Fuck bad hoes and I drive fast cars. Yeah, living life large, I'm a rock star. Pulling over, no, smashing on the cop car. Big house, drive around in a golf car. Niggas speak on 10 and I'm spazzing out. 7,000 in my hand, ain't no capping now. Keep it on me for them pussy boys that run their mouth. Speak on Lucky, I'ma leave him with a runny mouth. I don't know him, I know he heard of me. It's a lot of niggas wanna murder me. Don't forget my niggas pull up with that 33. Click, clack, blow, that's a murder scene. Fuck bad bitches and drive fast cars. 6, let me whip the Jag like a NASCAR. Nothing but Dior when I leave the store. Let the whole team hit, she's a whore. Got a couple bands, but I need more. Stuck up in that jam, supposed to be on tour. What you niggas know about being poor? Now I park my lamb truck indoor. Yeah, I said it right. Indoor, big house, fucking on the 6th floor. Penthouse, my rugs is Christian Dior. She fuck me right, she get a night by the seashore. Fuck bad hoes and I drive fast cars. Yeah, living life large, I'm a rock star. Pulling over, no, smashing on the cop car. Big house, drive around in a golf car. Fuck bad hoes and I drive fast cars. Yeah, living life large, I'm a rock star. Pulling over, no, smashing on the cop car. Big house, drive around in a golf car. Fucking on the 6th floor. Penthouse, my rugs is Christian Dior.
Right there. Fast cars, right there. You just heard Lucky 2 times. You feel me? That was not Jealous by Natrell. That was Lucky 2 times. My engineer back there having a good old time. A good old time on his job, okay? Yes, man. But you know what? The topic today is going to be how to get rid of toxic around you. For some reason, I'm blessed. Not for some reason. I noticed that I'm blessed. I'm gifted with feeling other people's energy. They don't even have to really tell me. Just listening or just feeling the vibe and the energy. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people be in toxic relationships and don't know how to pull out of it. a lot of people, it could be family, it could be trauma from the past, you know what I'm saying? It could be current, it could be anything that happened to you, and it's something that you can't really let go, you know what I'm saying? But you want to move on, but you don't know how to allow it to, you know, just get out of your life type stuff, you know what I'm saying? So I just want to like talk about different toxic behavior that we all been around, because every human that had toxic, you know, people around them, or been in a toxic situation, or just toxic themselves and just trying to change who they are, you know what I'm saying? Because we got to grow with age, you know, we get wiser. So with that being said, if you a entrepreneur or just trying to follow your journey and live your dream, or become a better you and become the best version of who you can become, but for some reason you keep allowing toxic situations to kind of like distract you, how can we tell the people, you know what I'm saying, how we got over some toxic situations? Have you ever been in any toxic situations, Miss Arkansas?
Baby, I just got out of some this past week. You heard me? Mm-hmm. And it was my own family members. And I just came to reality where it say let go and let God. Sometimes you have to let people go, not just things, but people, man. Right. And it hurt. It hurt like a knife done stabbed you in your heart. But before allowing it to bring you all the way back down, or whatever level you was once on, and God done used you to go a little higher and higher, instead of letting them bring you back down, you just have to say enough is enough. Right. And don't get me wrong, I fell out with two of my sisters and one of my nieces. And that don't mean I don't still love them, but I just know I can't be around them no more. Wow. You know, and some of the things they said to me made me like, no, you can't love me, because my mother used to always say, you don't love nothing you hurt, and you don't hurt nothing you love.
Did you feel the energy of them being like negative towards you without them even like expressing, before y'all even got into the altercation, before you even went out there to visit or to bury your niece? Did you feel any type of...
Well, it's been going on for years. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? It seemed like when I go home, they act like they so excited for me to be coming home, but once I get home, it's like they hate I came home. If that make any sense, you know? Mm-hmm. And it's just a lot of little nitpicking and this and that, instead of being happy for me. Mm. Like one of them told me, say, you ain't gonna make it, you ain't gonna never make it. And I just had to let her know I made it over 25 years ago when I left Blythesville, Arkansas. I made it out of there, you know what I'm saying? Because I could have either been back incarcerated or somewhere dead. Mm-hmm. So I made it out of there. Yeah. I made it out of the prison. Mm-hmm. I made it out of the drug and the alcohol scene. I made it out of the shoplifting scene. Right. So whatever you accomplish in your life, you have made it. Right. Now, if you want me to sell my soul to the devil just to have a whole lot of money so you can feel I done made it, guess what? You're going to have to sell your own soul, because I'm going to continue to wait on God if he don't do nothing else. Allowing me to live to see my kids get grown and gone, 11 beautiful grandbabies, not homeless. They say I'm crazy, but in my right mind, you know, bank account don't have a whole lot of zeros. So you've been saying that, you said that this toxic relationship been going on for quite a while, so that means that it's kind of like hunting you still, you know what I'm saying? Right. So the situation with the universe is that the universe is not going to bring you through nothing that you can't get out of, you know what I'm saying? But it's up to you to get out of that situation. So with that being said, toxic kind of follow you, you know what I'm saying? Right. It'll follow you, but you got to remove yourself from it. So when you go and visit them, like, you can still go out there and visit your loved ones, the people who bring you peace, you know what I'm saying? And the ones who bring you drama or try to bring up your past life. Yeah, just keep them as a distance. It's a such thing as loving from a distance, so you don't feel negativity around you, because what that does to you is distract you from
doing what you're supposed to do, because now
So
you thinking
true.
about your past again.
Right.
You know what I'm
You're
saying? Are
right.
you
Come
thinking
on
about the
now.
words that they said to hurt you? So, you know what I'm
Right.
saying? That's like disturbing your peace, your inner peace.
And the
We got to
reason
learn
I
how to
allowed
cut
it
off toxic.
You're right, and the reason I allowed it to happen for many years because, you know, it's like if they got hell in them, love the hell out of them. That's how you feel about your own family. But at the same time, if they constantly hurting you, man, you got to move around. And it took this time out of the million times for me to realize that, you know, first of all, they don't respect me. And if somebody don't respect you, you need to move around anyway, because it ain't
Yeah,
going to be
you gotta
nothing
move
but
around.
toxic,
You gotta move
know?
on, and you gotta let dead weight go. What about you, Al? What kind of toxic situations that you been in? Because I heard like once you let go of toxic, that's when you strive.
Yes.
Once you keep holding on to it, you keep trying to get it back.
Ain't going
You
nowhere.
you're not gonna go nowhere because God is trying to show you something. So what's your experience?
I have to totally agree with what you just said just then, Shannon. I was in a toxic marriage. You know, I was married for like 15 and a half years. And I'll say of the 15 and a half, maybe 2 might have been civil. But I didn't, you know, I didn't see the toxicity coming. It hit
You
me.
don't, you don't see it.
I didn't see it, and then the
That's
next.
how sneaky and snaky.
Yeah,
it is.
I had no idea
Right.
this was coming, and then, you know, biggest thing that was influencing me was we had a child together.
Wow.
And so, because I'm a product of a divorce, I kind of made that vow that I wouldn't let a child of mine that was born in wedlock with me be a product of the same thing that I went through.
Right.
But it just got so bad and so toxic. And I said, you know what? She's not going to know what a perfect, well, not necessarily perfect, but what a good situation will look like unless I sever myself from this.
Right.
She's got to see better. I got to get out of this. And so I had to, that was, Miss Arkansas knew me when I was doing comedy on my first run. I took 10 years off from comedy.
Wow.
Yeah, I was, and it was because I
Have
was.
you took any years off, Miss Arkansas?
Child, no. My baby was born in California almost 30, well, about 30 years ago. I think as soon as I had him, I went and did some comedy.
Wow. So you took 10 years
I
off?
took
the
10
only
years
time I
away.
took off, all joking aside, was when I was incarcerated. But when I got out, instead of becoming one of the worst criminals there is, I became one of the best.
There you
comedians
go.
there is.
Yeah. I took 8
Yeah.
months off before because of a toxic situation. That's a toxic situation, Miss Arkansas, when you was locked up. You know what I'm saying?
Amen.
That took you off your feet for a little bit. So,
Right.
yeah, that experience is real, especially when it's a part of your journey. It's a part of our
Right,
journey.
it's part of your
Right.
story.
It's a part of your story. It's nothing to be embarrassed about.
Right.
You know, every freaking human go through shit. It
Something.
is what
Yeah,
it is.
it is what
like
it
I
is.
tell my son, you got the right choices to make and you got the wrong choices to make. But at the end of the day, your decision is what you made. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And it's called life. Life is a journey.
Right.
I was in a toxic relationship and I took 8 months off of my comedy career when I first started. And it was toxic. It was crazy. Like, it was just crazy. He didn't want me doing comedy. He was jealous because people was laughing at me and giving me props and giving me a hug after the show. Like, what, you want them to boo me, my nigga? Like, what?
Yeah,
You
I know that feeling.
Yeah, and I'm just like, what is going on? You know what I'm saying? So I had promised myself, like, I never do that again. Like, you know, and ever since then, I just been going after comedy. I promised myself I would not let a soul stop me from doing comedy. You know what I'm saying? I even promised my son that, you know, nothing's going to stop me from doing comedy. He's been my biggest supporter, you know what I'm saying? Like, motivating me and everything. And I'm just like, it's just crazy when you just let go of certain toxic situations. You strive more. And that's why I push so much, you know what I'm saying, about toxic stuff. It's not uncomfortable. To be uncomfortable, it's not uncomfortable, especially in your own house. And you got to watch what you say, and you got to watch how you move. You know, it was domestic. My son was around, you know what I'm saying? So I didn't want to live like that. You know what I'm saying? I didn't want to live like that. So I had to find a way to get out of that predicament, and I did. You know what I'm saying? And I'm just so proud of myself for not looking back. I let that half of that toxic go, you know?
Right.
So it's just crazy, especially chasing your dreams or even trying to just, you know, please everybody. Once you understand that you cannot make everyone proud, or you cannot, you know, expect for everyone to value you or appreciate what you have to offer, then that's when you will understand how to love who you are. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Who you are, because everybody ain't gonna love who you are.
Exactly.
As long as
You love who you are. You know, that's all that matters. Other than that, it ain't none of your business.
You know, in this game that we in, if you got a mate, they have to be supportive, because it's gonna bring you. You know, everybody can't deal with a bad relationship and be an entertainer.
Right.
I realized I couldn't do it, because that's why I had to walk away. And comics used to always tell me, man, channel that energy to the stage. I'm like, man, you know what? It's deeper than what you see.
Right.
It-
And you
it-
might not want to talk
Some
about
can
it.
do it. I've seen some people do it.
Yes.
I can't do it.
But you know what? What I learned is it takes time to do it. Like, I didn't talk about this when I'm talking about then. That happened in 2015. I ain't cried over no since. You know what I'm saying? And I promised myself I wasn't going to cry over a man and my son looking at me like, what's wrong with you? And I'm crying, looking all ugly and shit, and can't explain. You know what I'm saying? So I learned how to control my emotions.
Right.
Understand that everybody ain't gonna value who I am. You know, I could just be the best me and just keep learning how to be greater and greater as who I am as a human, and work on myself as y'all work on who you are. You know,
There you go.
You feel me? That's how I learn, you know. But at the same time, being on stage and just talking about something you just went through, that's hard. Like, now, after a while,
Then it
I
just-
speak up on it. I'll be like, shit, 5 years later, I'll
It's
talk
all
about
a
it.
joke now. It's, for me, it's all a joke now. It wasn't funny
Right.
back then. It's funny
Right.
now, and I can, you know, I can elaborate the humor in it now.
Right.
Right.
Because other people in that audience is going through that same situation you went through.
Or have been through it.
There you go.
Exactly.
There you
That's
go.
like-
Because it's real life.
They say
Yes.
you gonna either done been through a storm or just came out of a storm
you
or
gonna
getting
go through
ready to go through a storm.
Mhm.
You know, long as you expect that sunshine on the other side of that storm, it's all right.
Right.
Right. Man, y'all keep grinding. Do you guys have any shows that you got coming up? Let's start with Al real quick, because I know he got to go back to California. So all my Cali people.
Cali.
All right, you got some shows
Cali.
out here too in Las
Yeah,
Vegas. So
tomorrow-
yeah, in Vegas, wake up, listen to his shows. Where he
Yeah,
at?
tomorrow night I'll be at the Sugar Daddy Lounge.
Okay.
Friday night I'll be back in L.A. I got a show at the Regency West. That's the house that Robin Harris built, as we call it.
I'm there before
Yeah.
Wow, that's what's up.
with Big Lou.
Let them know where they
Yeah, I was on that show with you, as a
Yes,
matter
our
of fact.
boy
We
Big
were all
Lou.
on that show
Yeah,
together.
they was Big Lou, Bruce, Tony. Like, y'all, I'm sitting right here with some celebrities right now. I don't think y'all understand. You know what I'm saying? Like, for real.
Right.
You know, that's a blessing. You know what I'm saying? To
It
just
really
hear
is.
these comedians, where they come from, their experience, their past. You know, it's like, wow, this is just a great experience. Well, let them know where they can find you at, Al.
You can find me on Facebook. I just call myself Al for short, because most black people can't pronounce my full name, but my real full name is Alaric. You can find me on
Alaric.
Yeah, you go. You said it because I told you. If you looked at it, you probably would mispronounce it.
I would have been
There you go, Alaric. That's what. No, you can find me on Facebook under Alaric Dipmore, or you can find me on Instagram under Dip the Joker 10. That's DIPTHAJOKER 10.
All right. Let them know where they can find you at, Miss Arkansas, and what you have coming up next.
Hey, you can find me at Zelle. That's right over there with Navy Federal. You can put some in my account because I used to say on Cash App, but people stole it. You heard me? But anyway, you can catch me in the morning on the Michael Kaya. Let me correct that. The legendary Michael Kaya Morning Show, y'all. That's over on YouTube Live at 7 a.m. Pacific time. I will be doing the comedy spot, so don't miss that. Then tomorrow night, I will be headlining at the Extreme Comedy Club. That's right, over on Sunset. Showtime, 9 p.m. Only $20 to get in, you heard me? So come check that out if you're not doing anything. And, hey, if you're looking for a good comedian, Google me, Bing me, book me, and pay me.
Yeah,
In
there
that
you
order.
go. All right. Did you give me your Instagram?
Ah, yeah.
It's
you
right
can-
there below, y'all.
Right around. My name is Arkansas. I represent the South. I got me a goal in my mouth. In case you don't know, take a closer look. Make sure you follow me on Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook, Snapchat, TikTok, Clubhouse.
You got all the
OnlyFans.
social
I
platforms
ain't got
down there.
OnlyFans
You
yet.
got all the
She
platforms
over there
down, boy.
popping it wide open for a real one. No, I'm just playing, y'all.
But
Oh, my
mainly
God.
go over on the IG, Miss Arkansas Comedian, and follow me over there. Get them numbers up. Other than that, I'm good on Facebook and all that other crap.
Yes, you guys.
Yes.
Absolutely, man. It was a pleasure hanging out with y'all for this hour. I appreciate
it's
y'all.
over.
I appreciate the honor of
Yes.
being on your show, Queen.
Yes,
Thank you.
yes.
The
Thank you.
Queen.
Yes.
That's
Man, you guys can catch me this Thursday coming up. I will be rocking the stage with Al Dipmore at Sugar
Yeah.
Daddy's. Yes, you guys, Sugar Daddy's Lounge. That's right there on Craig Road. Pull
Yes.
up all summer, man. Let's have some fun. We was in the house on pandemic lockdown and shit. Wasn't nobody laughing. People was having anxiety attacks and shit, crying and dying. You know? So this is the part of the year that we want to just bring joy and bring laughter and just support one another. You know what I'm saying? This room is incredible, y'all. They got a nice bar, great food, black-owned business, the first black-owned cigar lounge, period, hands down, here in Las Vegas. So
Yes.
make sure y'all pull up, support the movement, enjoy some funny, get you a drink if you drink. If not, they got water, Coca-Cola, Sprite, lemonade. You
In
name
other
it.
words, they got something for you.
They got something for you, and you know, your Vegas female comic will be there in the building this Thursday, and then I do have some more shows that's coming up in July. I will talk
Yes.
about it next
As
Wednesday,
they
and then
come up.
as they come up, so you
Right.
guys don't be all lost and confused.
Before you close out, Shannon, one quick important
Go ahead,
thing. I want to ask all you guys to keep my niece Michi in prayer. Also keep comedian Monty Cruz, our brother Monty Cruz, in prayer. Continue to pray for Doughboy, another comedian, and another hilarious comedian I just found out is in the hospital, our boy comedian Lip Lock. So y'all just continue to keep all them lifted in prayer, man. We
Y'all
need
make
them
sure
here
y'all
with
just
us.
pray every day for everybody.
Yeah, pray
You
for
know
all
what I'm
of them.
saying? Pray for
Right.
every day for everybody. And we just going to go ahead and just keep the funny going, keep the funny moving, underground royalty. Yes, man. Monty Cruz, I'm so proud of you for just taking care of your business so you can get back to business, bro. So
Yes.
y'all follow me on, everything. No, for
Everything is
for
excellent.
real. You can Google me on ShannonTheQueen.com and I'll pop up and all my information is right there, you guys.
Yes.
Thank you for rocking with the thank you for rocking on the Royalty Radio Show every Wednesday, 6 p.m. We out. Peace.
Yeah. Why they so jealous? Natural. DT 702. Then I guess you got it like that. Taking the thighs and that ass so fat. They hate it when you get attention. When you walk by, they don't say nothing. They jealous. They be jealous. Impulse, they show jealous. They be jealous. Turn heads when she walk in. Superstar paparazzi start flocking. As the beat starts knocking, shorty hit the dance floor, ass start dropping. She's truly independent. She's grinding and she's winning. The other girls pretending, not stopping to till she finished. She ain't got no man unless you got them bands. You ain't got no chance. Why these hoes be hating? The drama they're creating, but it ain't even phasing you, 'cause you're amazing. So fast. When you get attention, when you walk by, don't say nothing. They're jealous, yeah. They be jealous. Them hoes so jealous. They be jealous. She like the room when she enters. Everyone's attention, she is the center. Fellas double take when they see her. Watch her transform as the beat hits the speaker. Shawty ain't no average chick. Unless you coming with those bands, no, she's not having it. No. She ain't got no man. Unless you got them bands, no. Why these hoes be hating? The drama they're creating, but it ain't even phasing you, 'cause you're amazing. Yeah. So fast. When you get attention, oh, don't say nothing. You're jealous. They be jealous. These hoes so jealous. I know you see them hoes barking over there, 'cause everybody in the club stop and stare. Them thick thighs in the ass, Ric Flair. Please remind them as you walking over here. Just pop it and lock it, then drop it, don't stop it. You the hot topic, they know you got options. They jealous as toxic, they harmless, no caution. Just do it, go do it, do it. Clap for me, mommy, clap for me, mommy. Make it boom back for me, mommy. Frame on time, hourglass type of body with an apple bottom. She don't need jeans for it only. Shake what your mama gave you. Shake, take it all, money made good. Take, look at they faces, the wrinkles, they stressing, rebellious. No, they jealous. Why they so mad?